Hey Steve, let's dive right in. Human performance has become a central theme in how we think about safety and actually operations. Can you explain what human performance mean in the context of our industry?
Hey Lamberto, absolutely. Human performance is about understanding how people interact with systems, environment, and each other. In our industry, it's recognizing that errors are part of being human and designing work in a way that anticipates and mitigates those errors. It's not just about safety, it's about operational resilience. We're operating in an increasingly complex environment. The margins for error is small and the consequences can be significant. By focusing on human performance, we shift from blaming individuals to improving systems.
Right.
It's a proactive approach that helps us build safer and more effective operations.
And IOGP has adopted the 5 principles of human performance, isn't it? So can you walk us through them?
Sure, the 5 principles are the foundation of how we approach human performance in our industry. Number 1 is error is normal. Even the best people make mistakes. Errors must be planned for, anticipated, and their impact minimized. 2 is blame fixes nothing. Blaming individuals doesn't solve the underlying root causes, and most importantly, stops our ability to improve, discouraging people from speaking up. 3 is context drives behavior. People's actions are shaped by the environment they work in, processes, equipment, and culture. These collectively influence the decisions individuals make and over time the social norms that emerge. Number 4 is learning and improving is vital. We must be deliberate in learning from incidents and near misses. But it doesn't stop there. We should also learn proactively from everyday work, whether things go right or wrong. And finally, how we respond matters. The way leaders respond to both successes and failures is crucial to building a strong and effective organizational culture. A constructive response builds psychological safety, demonstrates trustworthiness, and encourages what I like to call organizational curiosity. These principles represent a shift in how we view people, not as problems to fix, but as sources of insights, and how we view successes and failures, not as endpoints, but as opportunities to learn. And I encourage everyone to adopt these principles. With IOGP practices like the life-saving rules, we've seen the benefits of industry standardization, especially for the frontline workforce. Adopt these 5 principles. Keep them front of mind in every aspect of your work.
Love it. And how this principle really translate in real world impact, Steve?
They change how we investigate incidents, how we design procedures, and how we train our teams. For example, instead of asking who made the mistake, we ask what made the mistake possible? Why wasn't the system tolerant for errors? That shift leads to better, safer, and more reliable solutions. And not last, more engagement for our people. Later in 2025, IOGP will publish the Human Performance Framework that helps organizations build the 5 principles into how they work.
I like, you've been mentioning resilience, reliability. Human performance is not just about safety, right?
Exactly. Human performance supports reliable operations, sustainable practices, and organizational learning. It's a foundation for building trust and resilience across the business. When we embed human performance principles into our daily operations, we're not just preventing incidents, we're enabling people to do their best work. That means fewer disruptions, more consistent outcomes, and a culture where people feel safe to speak up and learn from mistakes. When leaders respond constructively to failure, it builds psychological safety and strengthens the organization's ability to adapt and grow. So yes, human performance is about safety. It's also about driving high performance, resilient and sustainable operations.
Steve, thanks for sharing this insight. Any final thoughts for the leaders in our industry?
Yes, embrace human performance, not as a program, but as a mindset. It's about creating conditions where people can succeed and learning is continuous. That's how we build safer and stronger organizations.
Brilliant, brilliant. Thank you, Steve. Thank you again.
Thank you, Lamberto.